Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats? Happy Saturday. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's NXT Deadline. We're doing the replay watch-along because work decides to schedule me past my availability and screw me around, but we still figure out ways to get around it, pal, because that's what we do here at HMG. Whoop, whoop. What is up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop, indeed. So we're doing the weird 9-10 part version of this. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. We're doing it at 1.5 times speed because, well, night might not be over after deadline. So let's get it, pal. Whoop, whoop. Together, pal. Now we got a 10-piece wings from Wingstop, as well as a buffalo chicken sandwich. First time I've had one of their chicken sandwiches before. They're pretty decent. I like them, pal. Well, that's cool. You got Trick Williams staring at that mural of Prince in Minneapolis. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That's good shit, pal. Ding, fries are done, pal. Dude, I like how that's like Lola Vice, especially like she's the only one who has those matches. I like that's actually good booking. That's a good thing to do with her. When order is shattered by chaos, the clock is winding down for the fate of NXT. Oh, damn, that doesn't sound like a fun show at all, pal. I like ketchup, but I don't like that much ketchup, you know? But when caught in a game of strategy, what's most tricky is time. Yeah, I feel you, pal. Only two will emerge as this year's Iron Survivors, and the one day forge a new era into the echoes of time. Who will take the play to a golden opportunity? And now, why does my thing keep going out? There it is. All right, there we go. Oof, lame, pal. Lame, pal. The following is the men Iron Survivor Superstar will enter the match until all 5 have entered. Now, falls will be scored by pinfall or submission. Wait, hold up. So it's wow, that whole thing is all kinds of fucked up. That's all kinds of fucked up, pal. Okay, so basically the first two guys going into the match have the best advantage because they're in there the entire damn time. That makes no sense at all, man. No sense at all. What's up, Gress? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Got some McDonald's? Nice, man. Hope you got the good shit, pal. For the next 25 minutes. Nah, this was not stolen from TK. Yeah, more than anything, there was actually more taken from King of the Mountain. The penalty box stipulation, that's straight from King of the Mountain. Could be anyone. Could be anyone from SmackDown or another near fall. You know what? I'm not going to anticipate or anything like that. I'm just going to wait till it happens. Right now, we got two inside the front circle going low. We knew that they were going to set the pace of the book. It's a true race against your opponents and the clock. It's the ultimate battle of endurance and strategy. Front seven right there. Decision in the game. This y'all gonna kick one to it early. That might get a whole lot about this. Oh, look at the body shots right here by Wesley. And then look, I'm asking this: would you rather enter this matchup early, like these two are a little bit later on? I mean, obviously, the longer you are in, it allows you to maximize your time. Come on, dude. I want to get the last. Here we go. Oh, nasty landing for Javon Evans. Yeah, definitely better than the battle reverse battle royal. Holy sh! That's one of those. I don't know. Like the execution, yeah, it was bad. It was horrible. That's one of those things where it's like, is it really that bad to try it at least once and see how it looks? And if it sucks, yeah, we're not doing that shit ever again. Like it at least seemed worth a try on paper. And funny, you know, that ended up turning into just a regular one-on-one match where Judy Pagel's on a forklift. Packing a bowl for some smoky toky time, pal. And a shot right to the back of that thing. Remember the natural landing he took in Wesley. Slowing, being methodical, keeping the pace where he wants it. Evans right now exerting a lot of energy as we're 3 minutes into this match. Another superstar will be coming in. It has the two. Evans trying to turn things around. Big drop kick, no one open. Double sticks in his spine. Yeah, they were extremely creative there when Russo was around, but unfortunately, from the beginning of '99 up into their till their demise, like every 3 to 6 months, they were changing creative direction, changing regimes, changing all that to the point where it's like by the time January 2000 rolls around, it's like, who gives a shit? Time to turn the fan on, get the window open, whoop, whoop. That was Dave Meltzer, and I know for sure that tweet has been sent to Jeff. That might have been one of the most delusional, fucked up things that Dave Meltzer has ever said. Like, yeah, I want what Meltzer was on when he put that put that out there. Meltzer, I know you live in California, pal. Get me some of that strong Cali weed. Whoop whoop. Well, yeah, he would have. Yeah, he definitely would have bailed it out financially, but it would have been his booking who put it there in the first place. Sponsored by Diablo 4 Bell. Into this matchup, 2 minutes later, superstar will come into the matchup. Nasty ball for Wesley. Oh yeah, that locker room would have got their money out of them, and then ran as soon as the territory fell. Yeah, they would have. Yeah, they would have bled Tony dry, and then as soon as that place collapses, on to the next one. Yeah, why aren't all 4 dudes start? If it's 25 minutes, why aren't all 5 or all 4 dudes starting? That makes no fucking sense. All right, that's the end of part 1. Let's go to part 2, pal. Oh, wait. Never mind. Well, we're doing it in the weird little clippy parts. Not only that, Tony would say, "Hey, thank you for robbing me. Make sure to check out Dynamite on Wednesday." I thought that was an yeah. I liked that, Gruss. I thought it was an interesting concept. I don't know why they got rid of it. I mean, granted, it's not one you bust out every month, but it's one you can definitely use every once in a while. Like if you find yourself in a story situation where it calls for it, it's nice to have it there. I said, the first person. Oh, God, I don't think you said it. It's because you're so excited. You're pumped up. It might be the scarf around your neck. As all 3 of these superstars on the outside, and here comes the countdown. On his side. Think about this one. Grayson Waller entered number 4, won the first Iron Survivor in 2022. Trick entered number 4 last year, his way to winning, and look who entered number 4 tonight. All you go to be smiling. It's that Trick. Yeah, I remember that. I totally remember that. Yeah, there's still a screenshot that's floating around out there of like Brian Kendrick with his arm being raised by the ref, and it says current WWE champion Brian Kendrick. Turning fan off. Whoop whoop. Yeah, like an annual thing. And because you write the show, you can structure your stories to where it's like, okay, we're kind of keeping the personal, well, not really like keeping it out, but like we're incorporating it the right way. And we're making sure we're getting the right people in it.
It's hard to argue with Ethan Page, 18 years. He certainly has the experience factored right into another cover. Look at pick up a quick two. Lee able to kick out. Also, by the way, Ethan Page, the only competitor involved to have already been the NXT champion. You know what they say? Knowledge is power. 17 years in this business. He's going all over the world. He's won championships all over the world. Two times. And you see, Javon Evans got caught again. Looking for that springboard. It comes. Oh, he wiped out Ethan Page in the two standing or the two men in the ring that started this matchup. Wait. Oh, Javon, not gonna like this. A little. Wow. And in less than 90 seconds, we're gonna find out who Ava selected to replace Eddie Thorpe. We're less than 30 seconds away from Javon was able to bounce back up because.
Yeah, exactly. Like they actually had there was a reason they were coming together. And you saw that develop as leading into the pay-per-view. I liked it. I mean, they could have, tweaked it a little bit. But I thought the idea was solid. Whoop, whoop, what's up, Revamped? Good to see you, pal. Thanks for stopping in. Much love. And we will catch you later, pal. Whoop, whoop. And it's Obafemi, pal. Yeah, agreed. I thought it was a good idea. It's just, with WCW, when they get a good idea, they're not that great at executing it. Especially with their production values. Nah, I did not get a chance to catch that, Gruss. I was at work all day. All right, that would make sense why Page would break that up. Page is currently tied with he would not want Obafemi taking the lead. So yeah, he would definitely want to break up that pinfall. Who? Honestly, FMK, you kind of lined it up, pal. Like the FMK, that's exactly the order I'd have it in. Nia, Piper, Nyla. FMK.
Evans is shot, but this is what John Evans needed to do. Wesley now goes to the penalty box for the next 90 seconds. And I'm still going to start taking a look. This was right over our heads. But back to the live action. I don't think this is a stare down of John Evans that he would have here. It's going to be pretty in the line of the year. So I don't like to look at up there. This is his time. Show us what he got. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, teams. Let's bounce.
Because I'm seeing, like, between those three, I'm seeing, let's just say I'm seeing myself choosing, like, two I could do with at least one. Let's just put it that way. It ain't hard to figure, and yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, let's go with Dixie F, Vicky M, Linda K. Simply because of the stuff we've heard from the from Lee Cole.
And this is what they need to do, boy. They need to team up. They need to conquer. And Wesley said, there's nobody in this match that is willing to go the lengths that he is willing to go. I think we're I don't like the strategy. I don't like the strategy. Over Femi, over Powers, everyone. Oh my. Ethan Page scored a ball. That'll be it right there, dude. Ethan Page, like a snake in tall grass. That could be the big ball that pushes the whole thing over.
Very true. I mean, that's very true, but to me, that ain't quite worth it. That ain't quite worth it. I'm one of the guys I'd rather sleep at night, and I know God is there for me. Yeah, sorry, you ain't getting into Overchurch, Shug. All right, that's the end of part 2 on this weird-ass setup we got going on here. On to part 3 of the little ones. That's true. She wouldn't mind that. She wouldn't mind that too much.
And Page has 30 more seconds left. Big kick from Lee. They look back at the scoreboard. Page, Evans, they're the two superstars who are in the lead right now. 2 decisions apiece. 15 seconds left for Page. And nasty landing by Lee. And the block.
No, I'd still marry Vicky. At the end of the day, it's I can't sell out for that man. Sorry, I just can't.
And we're inside the final almost 60 seconds. And right now, Page Evans trying to hold on, but they can't get to their feet. Frazier, Lee, they got to get a decision, just like almost to tie this up. And we have now less than 55 seconds in this matchup. And Black is becoming the ending now. Lee trying to jump on the back. Frazier coming in as well, trying to peek over. And Evans, Page isn't even moving. And the bodies right now scattered all over the yard line here in Minneapolis. And we're inside the final now. 30 seconds of this matchup. Evans and Page, they got the most decisions. Time is the factor now, but the sand is running out of the dial for these superstars. There's 20 seconds left for these three. Double choke slam. Oh, wait a minute. Double choke slam. Double cover. Wow. Just like that. Oh, baby. I scored 2 balls. Evans a leader. Evans a 3. There's only 5 seconds. Cover by Evans. Cover it, Evans. Cover it. And he's going to run out of time.
Yeah, that's part that. Yeah, I do. I remember that too, Lab Rat. That's kind of why that was difficult for me. It's kind of like, who do I put the K on, Linda or Vicky? That's kind of a tough one for me.
These 5 pushed each other and the time to the limit. But Oma Femi, who is our general manager's Ava's replacement for Eddie Thorpe, conquers the field at deadline. You know, right off rip, we came into the matchup. Nobody was floored. It was literally floored.
F Sable, M Trish, K Sunny. Easy.
And you are looking at over 50. You are looking at the ruler of NXT. And we are all now looking at the best survivor.
Pretty much. Yep. Like looking, yeah. That's, I'm not gonna lie, I 100, that's what I base my decision on. I can't get past that. I'm sorry, I can't get past that. And even back in the day, I still probably would have went that way too. All right, well, they did the so we just saw The Rock in the Raw on Netflix advertisement for January 6th. So I'm pretty sure we're seeing him on Raw, pal.
A man often finds his destiny on the path he takes to avoid it. That is my first night on Monday.
Yeah, same. And he looked great tonight.
Reduced to that. I knew not what I wanted to do, what I needed to do. I felt like thinking about it. This is it. I didn't think I was going to pass. Everyone thinks the decision to return to WWE was difficult. It was not. I'm going to get the distinction that my family has long since been denied. I am not the same person I was when I started this journey. The only two words I can think of are Cody Rhodes poured the full muscle right off the bone. It's every little piece on the
So yeah, why is like a Cody package like summarizing his like essentially his like his story being played on an NXT pay-per-view? That makes no sense to me, pal. Yeah, I know. It's like this makes no, like, what is this doing on an NXT show? I'll still keep my M for Trish. Let's go F for Stacy, K for Tori. Yeah, why? Like if you have to kill time in between like matches, why not have threads and stories to build to the matches? Add some more spice, add some more heat to them, add a little more sizzle to the steak. Whoop, whoop.
I didn't qualify for the Iron Survivor Challenge. I'm not even on the deadline card. Yeah, here I am in freezing cold Minneapolis. Well, you're here, gang. What are you doing here? I'm here because this city has a place in my heart. Not a special place, not a feel-good one, but a pit in the bottom of my heart. Because this is the place, this is the city where my life would change forever. This is the place where I would be let down on the side of the road in the freezing cold. With no one to look up to for guidance, no role models to speak up. Yeah, here I am all these years later. You probably think I'm chasing ghosts. But I'm not. I'm doing the opposite. I'm trying to prove to everyone each and every day that I wake up that I'm not the same. I'm different. And I'm going to exceed beyond anything he ever did. Yeah, now I struggle more than ever. I struggle.
That, what he's talking about there with his connection to Minneapolis, that was the city his father, Brian Pillman, died in.
It's worth it to be out here and feel that cold chill on my skin. Because nothing feels better.
More belts, more belts. Come on, more belts, more belts, more belts.
Survivor later tonight. But no court catch with Eric Sargent, who's getting ready for a battle. Women's Iron Survivor Challenge still in the block. We're not deadline. But we are getting ready for another battle that is about to take place here in a few moments because look, we are going to head to the underground. There's a special group of spectator members of the WWE and waiting on and all getting the opportunity to get up close and personal with this upcoming matchup here. And look, we're ready to head to the unbreakable underground as Lola looks to knock out Miss Parker, who's looking to make it too short over Lola. The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, Shayna Parker.
For those of you who haven't caught up to the hype yet, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Jada Parker. I ain't scared of the spotlight. I played at LSU in front of thousands and thousands of fans. I was on the US 17 national team for soccer. So nah, I'm not a soccer player that became a WWE superstar. I am a WWE superstar who used to play soccer. I am confident, I am cocky, I say what's on my mind all the time. And when that money is in the middle, Jada Parker ain't always on the team.
Dude, I think Parker's got it, pal. She's got it. She's charismatic as fuck, pal. I mean, the fact that she's like a complete raw talent who's getting it as well as she is, like she never did wrestling before NXT.
This could be the turning point of this match. Lola desperately needs to make a tag.
Dude, that's true. They have, man. Oh shit! All right, on to the next part. Yeah, they've really toned it down. Really toned it down. Like, this is the second week in a row that SmackDown has beaten Dynamite in the belt count. She really could, Lab Rat. She's got that it, pal. I like her, pal. I'm liking her. I'll say this much. If you're somebody watching this for the first time, they're doing a good job getting you caught up. I got to give them that. Yeah, like, that's unique and clever. I like that.
uncharacteristic for Jada Parker. She knows she's in for a fight. She's got her hands, her fists taped up. She's ready to split up through that movement.
Like if somebody said, hey, do you want to watch this fight? And they showed me that video package. And if this was real, I'd be like, yeah, I want to see that fight. But again, if it were real.
The following is the NXT Underground match. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, Lola Wow! And her opponent, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Shayna Parker. Talk about that knockout this past Tuesday. Let's not forget it was Lola Weiss and Cross Parker on Tuesday, that last chance fatal four-way. And that brings us to the here, to the now, inside.
That probably is coming. I could definitely see that happening. I can definitely see that happening.
Why would you challenge Lola Weiss for this sort of matchup? Parker spills to the floor. Spine first into the steel, and it hit. Referee's only here to do one thing. To see someone quick go to sleep.
Right, and that would make sense that Parker would use her size and get power moves in. That would actually make sense. Yeah, men's and women's versions.
To break this hold in some way with like that fighting background, able to get that left arm up to have some sort of protection. I wouldn't take anything away about Jada Parker. She's won street fights. She's won that hardcore match this past year, gets smashing that break of the pitch, buckling the knees, that kick to the ribs. Parker's in trouble, having trouble breathing, and Flex staying right on top of the fight.
Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop.
But take another look at this elbow. And those that have waited all day around ringside, they are fighting up another submission. Possibly maybe an ankle lock. He's going to look at it. No rope breaks here for Jada Parker. Getting she to 10 pounds for referee and other in weight position. Trying to look around those here ringside. I better look into the ring at this moment. Get no rope break. Parker.
I could definitely see that happening. I don't know if they will, but I could see it.
Hey, Booker, did you just feel the hush come over the armory here for the NXT universe?
Yeah, they would definitely need the right people for it.
The hypnotic to the hand that was wrapped around the steel that's underneath the ring. And we talk about the striking ability. How could she strike the one hand?
I will say, like, I'm liking this like hybrid pro wrestling MM. Like, this is actually like probably the best hybrid I've seen them seen with MMA and pro wrestling. It's just it's so obviously has some kinks to work out, some things to correct. I mean, it's still progressing, it's still moving forward, but this is actually pretty decent. I like this. Lola and Shayna, that would be a good one. That would actually be a pretty good one, I think. That's a good call, Lab Rat.
I know she's tough.
Whoop, whoop.
Shoulder booker that is bending with her force around that post. Jada Parker now is systematically dissecting low of ice in front of the world. And the referee's only there for roll up to get or to say right now she quits. Here's speaking in low of ice who's black belt in the world. Keep thinking and saying we're gonna watch this dog suffer through this pain.
Honestly, I think we've seen all three of those in this match. Street, MMA, and wrestling. Like, honestly, I think they're making it all of that work very well. Because it's being done in places where it would make sense. It's like, okay, in this spot right here, it would make more sense for me. It would help me out get an advantage if I did pro wrestling right here. Right, I'm in a situation where it would help me out if I did some MMA stuff here. Oh, hey, here's a belt right here. I'm going to grab this and use it to choke you. I'm going to send this match to Vince and ask him what he thinks. Hey, if there's one dude on that roster who would know how to kind of blend the MMA and pro wrestling style and make it work, I'd put Punk up there because he's done both. A good match. I like this. Right, and at least they made her undefeated in her own match, so that's always a positive thing. Like, that's actually how you build a character, pal, and build a match stipulation, too. Whoop, whoop. All right, that's the end of part 4. Let's move on to part 5, pal. We got 10 of these to go. Whoop, whoop. I'm sorry, not 10 of these to go. Oh, no, we ain't watching that shit again. Nah. All right, there's no John Cena stuff in this one. Okay, cool.
This is Diablo 4. Best content Diablo 4 has ever had.
All right, yeah, we're skipping all this ad shit.
Chase tonight, more than just fun an NXT title match. High stakes as he risks it all. If Chase
Ooh.
Drew Hudson, Riley are done with Chase University. Its opponents, Rich. I don't care about your precious little university.
Marry Luna, because who doesn't want Luna as basically your partner in crime? Like, that's kind of an easy one for me. F, I have to say Nicole Bass, because looks aside, she looks like she could go. And K, Mae Young, sorry.
Chase University. He's fighting for everyone. He's fighting for his dream. You had the wrong angle, Mr. Chase. Now walk straight into Deadline and challenge for the NXT Championship while you have nothing. Rich did what he set out to do. Rip apart relationships, crush hopes, destroy dreams. And he did so while becoming the #1 contender. The Chase University that we have come to love and know is over.
Oh, dude, like, do you listen to Tales from the Attitude Era from Tommy Blacha? Like, he's told stories about writing for Mae Young, and how, like, you could, like if you asked her, hey, are you okay? She'd look at you like, don't you dare ask me that. He's hardcore, pal. Yeah, looks like something should be more on the TV show. Oh, the sandwich was delicious. I can take another bite out of it real quick. Wingstop is one of their chicken sandwiches. Buffalo sauce, pal. Or they're hot. Get me death by snoo, pal. Yeah, I just wish I had gotten it fresh and eaten it. It probably would have been way better. I ended up ordering for pickup, and they got it done way quicker than I expected them to. Heyo!
I've invited you all here to discuss the state of the NXT Tag Team Division.
Nice, Lab Rat. What you smoking on, pal?
Their tag titles, but I'm looking for the next team to step up. I need every man in here to show the world exactly what the NXT Tag Team Division is about.
Ooh, nice, man. You ever tried their atomic sauce, man? Hey, while doing this, I'm gonna have some more of these. I got, yeah. The chicken sandwich wasn't the only thing I got. I got a 10-piece wings. I'm gonna get some of that, pal. Whoop whoop. Ooh, atomic teriyaki, pal. The joke writes itself. Whoop whoop. Hey, what's up, Jimmy T? Good to see you, pal. Get some Greek food. Man, I've never had Greek food before, but where I work, we got a gyro place right next to us. During their happy hour, I got to pick up one of their happy hour $8 gyros and give them a try. Oatmeal cookies wax, nice, nice, good shit, pal. Dr. Pepper wings and a psychedelic frog drink, nice, pal.
One who's already competed tonight, you can see is feeling the effects of the way we ticked off.
And not a whole lot. We're trying to get this little piece of chicken out of my teeth. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna try to get that during sometime during this week. I think I'm gonna go with the lamb and beef and lamb one.
How should the champions handle Frazier's workload now in this matchup? I mean,
Oh, flats, absolutely flats,
his nose and stuff.
definitely
He's
flats.
not been 100%.
Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop. Dude, that's awesome, Labrad. That's cool as shit. All right, on to the next weird ass part in this thing. Let's see, was that part 5 or part 4? I think that was part 5. So let's go to part 6. Yeah, that was part. Okay, yeah, that was part. Okay. So you're on part 6 now, pal.
He said he's good. He's ready to start it. It was last year at deadline that Axiom and Frazier fixed each other. And that's when they decided to join forces for the Countdown show last year to defending the titles here tonight, even wearing the same gear to remember that night that brought them together. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. How proud do you think, Johnny? I think you realize maybe he's not necessarily ready. Made the tag.
Yeah, those are some big ass drums that look like legs, pal. Which I'm like, okay, I'll go with that then. There's way more meat on that bone, pal. Get me hairy arms, pal. All right. I think I'll go with the beef. I think I'll go beef and lamb. That kind of. Wait, there's beef and chicken? I did not realize that. But here's my thing though. It's like what I put on there is probably gonna piss you off. So I'm probably gonna top it like a hamburger.
Is when they are their best, but right now it seems that Axiom needs to be at his best. In this matchup, it's almost more about handicap. Mike Frazier wants in. He made the tackle. Every time he moved, he's in pain. Looking up for my monitors. Frazier having trouble.
Dude, cultural blending, pal. Cultural blending. That's how you get. That's how, like, people whine and complain. Cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation. No, it's cultural blending. That's how you take two cultures, mix them together, and you create something amazing. That's how we got Korean tacos. Tex-Mex, pal. There you go. That's another great example. Dude, that's pretty sweet, man. Dude, that's awesome. That sounds like a gold mine right there, pal. Whoop, whoop.
See, actually, with his hand out, I mean, he definitely knows he's going to be back in the net. Bring the land on his feet, trying to reach out to the post. Axiom, trying to break the screen. Ball trying to hold on, trying to track it back. Referee, great position to see the tag. Needs to get into this back.
That absolutely is possible, Jimmy. We like Greek and Mexican. Yes, that can happen. Like, dude, we can make that happen, pal. We can definitely make that happen.
It's got to be such a disheartening feeling. Don't play with it, take it. For Axiom, don't jump. Don't do it. This kid, make the crazy. He's a fighter. He's got a lot of good turn. He's a long way from Axiom.
Yeah, but can it feed 3 people, Jimmy? That's pretty cool, Abrat. Like where I live, there's kind of a thing where like something's been popping up recently where we're having like Chinese, Korean, like fried chicken, like buffalo wing places where they mix like they take take regular chicken wing sauces, but they mix it with like Chinese, Korean spices, while also and basically and then they also sell their traditional dishes. Dude, these places are awesome. I love them. They're so great. It's like, I guess you could call it like Korean, Chinese, American. Yeah, Jimmy with this Diddy moment. Man, we're getting a 3rd Sonic movie.
There is no Nathan Frazier. When we talk about putting the weight on his shoulders, this is now you see Frazier left on the screen. He is going to do this alone. He's trying to have an offensive flurry, trying to do anything he can, but it's the challenger for staying right in front. Rolling through it.
Dude. I could definitely see that being something, pal. Creole, Cajun, and Mexican. Ooh. Yeah, like having that stuff come together like that, it's a beautiful thing. Why would anybody shit on that? Like, it's people coming together over food, cultures blending, and creating great things together. Like, why would anyone hate on that? Oh, dude, there are people here in the United States who say somebody who's not of a certain culture decides to open a restaurant where they serve, food of a different culture blended with their own culture. All of a sudden you have these woke religious cultists going, "Oh, that's offensive. That's cultural appropriation. You need to stop doing that." Ugh. And it's like, go fuck yourself. This is a great thing. These are cultures coming together and bonding over food and blending and creating new things together. And you're trying to ruin that because you want to try to be superhero and virtue signal and look like a savior. Fuck off. Ooh, German is ooh, German and Southern barbecue, man. Dude, yeah, you get some of those Southern barbecue guys teaching them how to cook a bratwurst. We're having some fun, pal. Yeah, like that makes no damn sense, lab rat. Like the people of that culture, like the people of that culture would be like, hey, somebody of a different culture, like loved our stuff, like loved what we have enough to where they pursued a career in making our food. Oh, fuck yeah, go for it. And it's always funny how it's like the people who are not of that culture who are whining and complaining over that. Hey, what's up, Johnny Robinson? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, man, I'm so tired of these people trying to virtue signal and get themselves over and crap on stuff because they just want to look good and be like, hey, look how awesome I am. I'm standing up for a cause when it's like there's no cause to stand up for. Fuck off. Exactly, lab rat. And we saw that, like, the best example we saw most recently was when Bobby Lashley put that Katie chick from Fightful in her place. All right, pal, on to part 7. Whoop, whoop. Begins at the rope.
Get your exclusive NXT merchandise only sold in the arena tonight.
I remember watching Speedy Gonzalez as a very small child, and like that was kind of my introduction to Mexican culture. It's like, okay, like this is pretty cool. Like, if people are like, if that's who if people are like, if that's who they are, like, well, they're pretty cool because Speedy Gonzalez is cool as shit. I love that dude. And most of them that I've met are pretty cool like Speedy. Like I got Mexican neighbors next door and across the street. I love it when they're outside partying. I will open my window so I can let that music and vibes come in and just go with it because it's fucking awesome, pal. Yeah, I never saw Speedy as kind of. He was a character. He was a cartoon character. Like, I looked at him as no different than as. I'll put it to you this way: Speedy Gonzalez is no more of a stereotype of Mexicans than Foghorn Leghorn is as a stereotype of Southern Americans. Like, why are we showing all this footage from the Punk thing?
Last night and deadline here tonight live on the next time NXT is on the road. We'll be just outside of Boston in Lowell, Massachusetts, Tuesday, December 17th. Tickets on sale.
I mean, yeah, there was definitely some stereotypes thrown in for sure, but at the same time, though, he kind of normalized Mexican culture for a lot of white Americans, where it's like, okay, this is a baby face. This guy's pretty cool. We like him. I mean, yeah, could it have been presented a little bit differently? Sure, but
we all just lost the game. You have to fool. Are you stupid or are you dumb? Neither.
Give me that third leg, pal.
Salty. One day you'll be just like, oh no, I'd rather not.
Did you just assume my gender? Whoop whoop.
In life, step forward. Step forward.
Don't cross the streams, pal. I am 100% on board with you on that, Jimmy. There's a difference between people busting each other's balls for laughs and actual hatred. Big, big, big difference between the two. Big difference between the two. You can rip on each other in a fun and humorous way, as long as the door is open always. Like a revolving door. Everybody gets to rip on everybody. But at the end of the day, if somebody fucks with us, we stand side by side. Yeah, kind of like how like the only people who are like pushing the Latinx is it's white people.
I do see the difference between us. He looks to destroy. He looks to hurt. You need the admiration of the people who know you. But I don't.
And make sure you got your NDA signed for this one, pal. No, but seriously though, like I believe there is a big difference between busting balls, joking, and actual hatred and bigotry. I've seen and witnessed, experienced both. And let's just say humor and jokes would not put me in a situation that would not put me in into a mindset of I'm about to go to, are those motherfuckers still outside? Because I'm about to go to jail. If they are. I'll never forget it. There was one time I was working at Domino's. One of the other drivers I was doing dishes, cleaning dishes. One of the other drivers that I worked with came back from a delivery. He walks into the back. Now he's somebody who is of mixed race. Like I don't know how mixed he is. Like he had told me he's got like a lot of different, backgrounds in him. But he comes back from a delivery. His glasses are bent and crooked, and he's got marks, scratches, and bruises on his face. I asked him, dude, what the fuck happened? And he said there were some dudes outside who said, like, started saying some racial, throwing racial slurs at him, and one of them spit on him. And as soon as that happened, it was on. Without even thinking, I said, they still outside? They still outside? He said, no, they're gone. All right, well, that's good because I didn't feel like going to jail tonight. Yeah, fuck that like Latinx shit. that's ugh. Damn, on to part 8, pal. Shit, that was a quick one. I can't answer for the other dominoes, but I can say that at mine, we didn't do that. Others, I can't answer for.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. It's for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from New York, England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Red Holland. From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing at 240 pounds, he is the NXT.
Dude, the production value during these intros are fantastic. Yeah, it's always like it's always a snowflake leftist woke white liberals who are always doing that. Not the actual people who are, I mean, yes, yeah, from there are times where it is, but it's like it's always like the far left white, whites who got nothing better to do, who are like, hey, I want to feel important and drink or draw attention to myself. Look how great of a person I am. Fuck off.
There comes Rich, and it wasn't long ago he was talking about accidents, needing to step away, misunderstandings. It was all an absolute.
Man, there's this one video I'll never ever forget where like a kangaroo has this dude's dog in a headlock, and the dude like squares up to the kangaroo and then punches it in the face.
First one caught him, second one locked him, pounded into the cover, and the champion able to kick out. Why has Rich? Look, and I want you to give me.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably fired back with something even wittier than that. I hope I think Triple H would keep his theme. I think they'd keep it the same. Whoop whoop. Yeah, like that shit right there. Like that, yeah. Or when a white female Fightful reporter is asking Bobby Lashley, how does it feel to be in a company with so many black champions? Stupid shit like that.
Take another look. High impact offense. And I get it. He's not 100%. We'll talk about that. He's going to have some moments where he's off with Nathan Frazier, but he's going to have to go to a different level. The level we talk about right there. It is necessary. And now look, who's holding on to their neck and their throat? It's Rich Holland. But it is again important to remember that over the last several months when it comes to Rick Williams, it's been that emotional state.
From a psychological standpoint, I think it's like a superiority, ego, narcissism, savior complex. They came through school like reading about the civil rights movement and about the oppression that people have suffered in America, and it's like, oh, I want to be a champion of these people. I want to be important to them. So you basically take up their cause until it's like no, you don't know shit. That too, exactly. Like, I really believe that there are people on both sides, or I should say all sides, who work for the puppet masters to Sao Division. 100%.
This is his first one-on-one championship match, so that speaks volumes to his mindset. And as we are here, the final premium live event of the year, it is Deadline NFC Championship on the line. Yeah, that video with Williams, that's it. I did it once, I can do it again. Let's do it tonight. I don't know what, I won't do it tonight for that championship. So about replay.
Yeah, and then the main leaders made off all the money and bought themselves mansions. Like, what the fuck? Like, you fucked over your own people.
And Rich Holland destroyed Chase U. He wants to destroy this. And nobody gave him a chance. Nobody believed in him. But himself. He just tied Trick up. Trick can't go anywhere. They Rich to the outside.
I can only, yeah.
Trick is literally upside down with nowhere to go.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Jimmy. 100%. Who the fuck is a white person in America to tell a minority what it's like to be a minority? Fuck off, you haven't lived that shit. Like, I hate that shit so damn much. Like, you make me, like, the people like that make me embarrassed to be white. Yeah, their parents, basically, they're the ones who, like, their parents were the hard conservatives who worked hard to provide a good life for them, put them in these schools. They turned to be these, like, woke Marxist liberals who, like, got fed all this crap and turned them into these fucking monsters. Well, it's not real, pal. It's Australia. Australia doesn't exist.
It's all about the NXT Championship. It's all about being the best. Trick Williams, not 100%. He came in here.
Yeah, the Kangaroos are they're the vanguard, pal.
from Trick Williams. And Trick is back to his feet. Trick is focused. But Trick won't. Look at Trick shot. Counter. Roll through. Rich. Overpowering. Look at this thing. And it oh, wow. Kick knife style.
Nice lab rat.
Hoisting up the champion. Boom. That's got it. Rich into the cover. Trick kick it. Woo. The focus on the offense has been heavy artillery to the neck.
Yeah, I kind of get the same thing. Like lab rat, I kind of understand that a little bit because, like, when I start speaking on trans issues and like, what do you know? You don't know what it's like to be trans. I'm like, did you just assume my gender? You just assume my gender, pal? You just assume that I might not be transgender? You assume that?
Back up. At the same thought. Bowman connected. Trick coming to the cover. Getting that shoulder up on the Trick. Trick. Had to kick out. Oh, my. So close. So close. What an NXT championship match. What a night it has been. The final premium live event of the year. I'll tell you, if you don't get
Hoo. Gruss, that'd be fun. That would be fun, dude. Like, dude, you could have... That could create so much like content, like so many hunting shows. Holy shit! Dude, that's crazy, man. That's insane. That's insane, dude. Damn. All right, that's the end for part 8. We're moving on to part 9. I mean, this is a long-ass match. We got part 10, pal.
But you said earlier that you look at Trick's eyes. I just did, and he was like a man that is absolutely possessed. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh, the old Cactus Jack spot.
But the damage is done, and Rich knows it. Rich absolutely knows that the damage.
Oh, dude, Jimmy, I've seen there's a meme that's gone around on an American Facebook that's that says deer or kangaroo or like it had a picture of a masculine like a kangaroo like straight jacked muscular, like you could see all of that stuff like just straight like flexing right to the camera, and the meme said what is it, kangaroo or just deer who have been to prison. Yeah, don't start shit with somebody in Texas. Yeah, it's like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Yeah, it's like, what? Try some. Come on, try some. Try something. Come on. It's climate change that's doing that, pal. It's climate change is hitting the kangaroos.
WWE is taking you all the way back with the return of the Empire. Saturday's main event. World-class stars, world-class humans, all in prime time. The second night section is back. Figure it out. Saturday's main event next Saturday on NBC.
Yeah, I gotta believe that there is there's kind of a trend of like a Mexican Chinese interracial thing going on, or Mexican Asian interracial thing going on. That's what I gotta believe anyway. Yeah, West Coast. Yeah, 'cause you had all those Chinese immigrants coming to work on the railroads in the 1800s. So there you go. I could 100% believe that one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's very true, because like you had like right when California was integrated and became a state, you had all these Chinese immigrants come over, and because California was originally Mexican territory, there's a lot of Mexicans there. Well, there you go. What's up, radio? Good to see you, pal. No, you are not at the wrong time. You are not at the wrong time, although we're at part 9 with only part 10 left.
The longest training in history. A Royal Rumble record. He lasted 1 hour, 11 minutes, 25 seconds. I'm in the business of taking home away. Everything is thanks to he has done. Of efficiency and elegance. There's no man like me. I'm ready for everyone and everything. Legacy of this great sport belong to me. Need a page code number so I can look over it. Okay. 4 matches. It took 4 matches in WWE for me to run the NXT channel. I turned NXT into
Wait, so like Lab Rat, are you Italian and Mexican? If not, like, dude, that's cool as shit, bro. Like, that's fucking cool, dude.
Where the hell did Oba Femi come from? 18 years. 18 years. It took me to get here. To climb that mountaintop, to win the championship. It also took me 18 years to figure out that Ethan Page has no clue how to get back. What are you saying? Can't do this.
All right, that's actually some good character development for Ethan Page, where he's kind of like doubting himself. I like that. Good shit.
I saw that. I think it speaks volumes about how much Oba Femi being in the match really. Memorial Auditorium, a very historic venue. And Sarah, the first NXT of 2025, New Year's Eve, will be live from LA. We're going to kick the new year off with a bang. Hi. Minneapolis is my home. Duh. And I'm just money in the bank. I can go wherever I want. Double duh. Anyways, if my memory serves me correct, I heard that there's going to be a title match between the Iron Survivor and Roxanne Perez. Is that correct? Yes. So at New Year's Eve, whoever wins the Iron Survivor tonight will face Roxanne Perez for her women's championship. Interesting.
Oh, nice. Cool, dude.
Maybe in La La Land, it will be Tiffy time.
All right, we got Tiffy showing up back up in NXT.
Earlier, everyone questioning where did this man come from? We will hear from Oba Femi. He is the ruler and now the men's Iron Survivor. What will be on the mind of Oba Femi this Tuesday? But now it's time to find out who will be this year's women's. NXT will once again present a truly revolutionary match, the Iron Survivor Challenge. 5 superstars will compete in this unique 25-minute match. They will battle each other and the clock. 2 superstars will start the match. Then every 5 minutes, another superstar will
Okay, so it looks like that's actually the rest of the show is a replay of the women's Iron Survivor match. Okay. Nice, pal. All right, so since the rest of the show is a replay of the women's match, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for tonight. Good shit, guys. I love, dude, it's a pleasure getting to hang out and chat with you guys. I think we spent more time just chit-chatting between ourselves instead of watching the show, which is a good thing, man. It's all about community coming together, hanging out, and having a good time. That's why these things happen, pal. That's why we do these. So let's see, what's our schedule for the rest of the week? Tomorrow we got The Wreckage with our boy in the chat, Jimmy T, and of course our good friend the Vet. We'll also be back tomorrow night with an Impact TNA Replay Watch-Along, and of course Monday Locker Room Impact Attack that night. But for tonight, we're gonna take a quick break. The show ain't the story. We're not the party ain't over here, pal. We're keeping it going. There's gonna be a quick 10-15 minute break, and we're gonna be right back, kicking it and chilling over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop, playing some old school Sega Genesis video games. We will catch you over there, like I said, about 10-15 minutes. Take a quick break, take a smoke, take a drink, take a bathroom break, get yourself something to eat. We'll see you there, 10 to 15. Much love. Have a great rest of your night. Hopefully see you there. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.